Ready to make 2026 the year of your career breakthrough? Vocational training in Germany, known as Ausbildung, can be your gateway to success. This is another ladder to career success in Germany, which offers practical skills, financial stability, and endless opportunities in top industries. Choosing the right Ausbildung in Germany is just a step forward, and it's a giant leap towards your future. Discover high-paying Ausbildung programs in Germany. This can open doors to thriving careers as well. You unlock paths into Germany's top industries, from technology to healthcare, engineering, and finance, name it. Now you do blends of hands-on vocational skills with academic knowledge, and you stand out in the job market. With Germany's world's renowned dual education system as well, you can gain real-world experience while learning. Your decision for 2026 matters. Now 2025 is going to an end. Yes, and we have to plan ahead for 2026, so your decisions matter. Start the new year by investing in the right vocational training in Germany. Don't just dream of success, train for success, achieve success, and live it. I'll see you in the next part of the video. Choosing the right vocational training in Germany is a very important step. I've talked about dual Ausbildung, and this is the second part of the application process, how to choose the vocational training in Germany, which best fits your lifestyle or your time or your career. Dual Ausbildung model, there are different types, and I've explained 3 types of the dual model. I've explained one. That is, you do your vocational training in the school or in the office or with the company or at the university. So dual Ausbildung model, by choosing the right one, can be very tricky. So you have to understand which one. And let's not forget, there are some professions, it depends on the professions as well. If the profession offers the dual model, and you can do it at the university or you can do it at a company, then you are free to go. When you study and you do vocational training, this is a continuation video, like I said. So if you have not watched application tips 1, I encourage you to go ahead and watch it. For you to understand this video properly, you have to watch the first, because this is a continuation video. So according to your profession, models can vary. Also, the requirements for dual study can vary as well from each other. There are different types I talked about in the previous video, which is the schulische Ausbildung, which is a school-based training, dual studium, which can be at the university or at the company, then the betriebliche Ausbildung. The other ways or models of doing dual studium in Germany, which will be discussed, and because I've discussed one in the previous video, the remaining 3 I'll be discussing if you want to do a dual study in Germany. So I'll see you in the next part of the video. So welcome back. As I discussed in the previous videos, here we have the first type of model, which is actually the second one we'll be discussing when you want to do your dual studium. That's the Ausbildungs Integriertes Studium. Ausbildung Integriertes Studium. That is a dual study inclusive eine Berufsausbildung. That is dual study program including a vocational training. Here the difference is it's an example of a dual studium, dual Ausbildung. Here you do a 12-month Ausbildung. Apart from the 12-month Ausbildung that you are doing, you go to the university and study with practical phases. You go to the university and you study practical phases. Anytime there is semester break, you don't have a break. You continue your training. There's continuation of training during the semester break. So here, yes, fine. You're at the university, and during your semester break, you are taking your vocational training. But it's a 12-month vocational training. So It's a dual studium. Yes, you are at the university and you are doing your training during semester break. Do you receive a salary? Yes, you do. Vocational training depends on all this model I'm going to be discussed. I want you to understand it depends on the profession you are going into. For anyone going into the medicals or going into different engineering, whatever profession you are going into. So you have to ask, understand the model that is being offered before you decide, oh, but I've been told that this is no. Every institution have their way of giving out their instructions or their Ausbildung models. So you earn the salary, and what do you receive at the end of your vocational training? Yes, you your certificate. You have your vocational training certificate and your BSc as well. So you have two certificates: your vocational training certificate and your BSc. That is for the first. Here you have dual study program including vocational training. So they are different. This is another, they are all dual programs including vocational training. But the difference in this one now is it is a 12-month vocational training and you do your vocational training during semester break. So that is for the Ausbildungs integriertes Studium. That is dual study inklusive eine Berufsausbildung. So I'll be going to the second model now, which is also Ausbildung integriertes Studium as well. But the difference here, what you'll be doing according to your profession, you have study programs called Blockunterricht. Blockunterricht. You have block studies. You have the theory and the practical. They are equally weighted. That is, they are given the same grade, your theory and your practicals. And you have a regular 3-month rotation between your studies and your work. That means 3 months. 3 months you are doing a block study, 3 months you are at the workplace. So, like I said, it has to do with your profession as well, the type of the profession you are going into. And do you receive a salary as well? Yes, you do receive a salary. At the end of the vocational training, in this model as well, you have your vocational training certificate and your BSc certificate. So the first, you only take your training, it's 12 months, and you only take your training during semester break. But here, no, it's 3 months interval. You work for 3 months, you are 3 months at your workplace of work and 3 months at the university or your vocational school. So that's the difference here. And the study program is called Blockunterricht. You pick it and you take it for 3 months, you go back to work, and it's a 3-month rotation. So that's the first and the second. Now going to the third, we have the Praxis Integrierend Dual Studium. That is Praxisphasen. That is dual study program including practical phases. Here you are studying at the university and you have occasional practical experience in the company. It is occasional. You have project work, you have practical work experience during your studies, and you have in-depth practical work at the 5th semester. You have in-depth practical semester in the 5th semester. So do you receive a salary here as well? Yes, you do receive a salary, and you receive only your BSc certificate here. You don't have a vocational training certificate and BSc certificate here. It is just the BSc certificate you have at the end of your exam and your study period. And it's called the Praxis Integrierend. So the Integrierend Dual Studium. So dual study program including practical phases. You're doing it at the university. You have intensive practical studies and your project work and your practical work experience. You have everything during your studies, and you have in-depth practical semester in the 5th semester. So that is all the models when it comes to vocational training. Now, the 3 models I've discussed in this video It depends on your profession. Don't forget, I've said that. And your profession can determine which model you are going to. So you have to ask. For every model I've discussed now, you can take it as part-time. That is Teilzeitstudium neben einer Teilzeitbeschäftigung. That is part-time studies. You can do this part-time, take it as part-time studies alongside part-time employment. You must ask. That is it. You have to ask. More so, you can do it as a study alongside full-time employment. Das ist Studium neben einer Vollzeitbeschäftigung. Studying alongside full-time employment. All these models are available. You only have to ask. The one, okay, with can I take it as a part-time? Can I take my employment as a part-time too? This you have to ask, and it's possible. So on it, only you can stop you. And if you have not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe. If you have, that is very good. Thank you. And don't forget to share this video with families and friends, with more amazing people like you. So together we create a network of informed and inspired individuals. So I'll see you in my next video.